Hi everyone, my name is Lusya and I'm part of the disability provider community. Today we'll be diving into the intricacies of the NDIS, how it came about and how it fits into the broader Australian disability sector. So before we dive in though, just wanted to quickly let you know that these videos were made specifically to be quite short, concise, hopefully easy to digest, and they're also in a sequence, so I strongly recommend not to skip ahead as you might miss out on some information. Okay, so now that's out of the way, let's not waste any more time and let's dive in. So let's start with the definitions. So the National Disability Insurance Scheme, or NDIS for short, is a significant Australian initiative designed to support people with permanent and significant disabilities. The scheme provides funding for certain supports that help individuals achieve their goals and improve the quality of their life. The National Disability Insurance Agency, or NDIA for short, is the government body responsible for implementing and managing the NDIS. Currently, a member of Labour Party, Bill Shorten, is the appointed Minister for Government Services, and also he is the Minister of the National Disability Insurance Scheme since 2022. So how did the NDIS come about? The National Disability Insurance Scheme came about as a response to a growing recognition that Australia's existing system for supporting people with disabilities was fragmented, inconsistent, and often inadequate. For many years before the NDIS, disability advocates, families, support organisations highlighted the shortcomings of the disability support system in Australia. They pointed out that the system was underfunded and varied significantly from state to state, leading to disparities in the quality and the availability of services. Many people with disabilities were not receiving the supports that they required to be independent and participate fully in the community. In 2010, the Australian government has tasked the Productivity Commission with conducting an inquiry into the long-term care and support of people with disabilities. The Commission's role was to assess the existing system and propose a model for a new, more effective framework. In 2011, the Productivity Commission released a comprehensive report that recommended the establishment of two different schemes, NDIS and the NIIS. As a side note, the NIIS, which is the National Injury Insurance Scheme, is an initiative that provides care and support for individuals who sustain significant permanent disabilities from certain types of accidents, such as motor vehicle, workplace, and medical treatment injuries. Operating on a no-fault basis, meaning individuals receive supports regardless of who was at fault for the accident, the NIIS ensures eligible individuals get necessary and reasonable services like medical treatment, rehabilitation, attendant care, and home and vehicle modifications. The scheme is rolled out across the country, with each state and territory managing its own NIIS program, tailored to local conditions but adhering to the national standards. This approach complements the National Disability Insurance Scheme, focusing on immediate and long-term care for severe injuries to improve the quality of life and independence of affected individuals. We will touch on the NIIS again in more depth in later videos, but for now let's get back to the Productivity Commission report. So once again, in 2011, the Productivity Commission released a comprehensive report that recommended the establishment of the NDIS and NIIS. The report highlighted that the existing system was fragmented, unfair, and underfunded, leaving many individuals without the necessary supports to live fulfilling lives. Access to services varied significantly based on location, type of disability, and the individual's ability to navigate the complex system. Additionally, the support provided was often insufficient, leading to unmet needs and financial strain on the families. The report also noted that the system relied heavily on the charitable and informal care, which was unsustainable and inconsistent. These shortcomings highlighted the urgent need for a more fair, efficient, and a comprehensive approach, leading to the recommendation for the establishment of the NDIS and the NIIS to ensure consistent inadequate support for all Australians with disabilities. The recommended NDIS scheme was designed to be person-centered, providing individualized support plans based on each person's unique needs and goals. Following the release of the Productivity Commission's report, the Australian government, led by the Labor Party under Prime Minister Julia Gillard, committed to implementing the NDIS. The proposal received support from both Labor and National parties at the time, recognizing the widespread benefits of a comprehensive disability support system. The NDIS was officially launched in 2013, starting with a trial in several regions across Australia. These trial sites allowed the government to test and refine the scheme before a nationwide rollout. The initial trials were successful in demonstrating the benefits of the new system, leading to a gradual expansion. The full national rollout of the NDIS began in 2016 and was completed by 2020. The scheme was designed to replace the previous state and territory-based systems, providing a unified, national approach to disability supports. In July 2023, the age for acceptance into the NDIS has changed to include everyone under the age of 65. Anyone over the age of 65 may be eligible for My Aged Care benefits. Those under the age of 9 can qualify for the Early Childhood, Early Intervention stream, or also referred to as ECEI, which is also administered under the NDIS scheme, specifically designed for younger participants and their families. So what are the key features of the NDIS? Well, it is the individualized plans. Each participant receives a personalized plan that outlines the supports and services they need to achieve their goals and improve the quality of their life in order to live independently. The scheme provides choice and control. Participants have the flexibility to choose their service providers and how they use their funding, promoting greater autonomy. The NDIS also has a strong focus on goals and outcomes. The NDIS supports participants in the setting and achieving those personal goals, whether related to education, employment, social participation, or independence. One of the main pillars for NDIS is also a person-centered approach to delivering supports, where a person is put in the middle of the decisions regarding their well-being and the delivery of the supports they require. So just to quickly wrap it up, the NDIS was born out of the recognition that the existing disability support system in Australia was not meeting the needs of people with disabilities. Through the extensive advocacy, a detailed inquiry into the Productivity Commission, and the strong political commitment, the NDIS was established to provide consistent, fair, and person-centered supports. The scheme has since transformed the landscape of disability supports in Australia, offering individuals with disabilities greater choice, control, and opportunities to lead more fulfilling lives. That's it for now. Check out the next video in the sequence, where I talk more about the NDIS and how it complements Medicare, Australia's primary healthcare system. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I would really appreciate your support by clicking the like button, subscribing to my channel, and sharing this video.